All right, everybody. It is it is time it is time to play the most highly requested game on my Twitch channel, and that is Marble Drop. Now, Marble Drop has probably been the most hype release of 2022. Its 16-bit architecture is something that my computer is struggling to handle right now. Right now, my graphics card fan is making a funny noise, and I'm already thermally throttling. So, unfortunately, it might have to be a short stream because graphics cards are getting expensive these days, and I am on a budget. However, I'll do my best. I'll do my best to get the nice kind of gameplay you're all here for in before my computer absolutely explodes. Okay. Okay. This game was made by Maxis, which I believe made, what was it, like Sim City or something? And then they were either a division of at the time or were eventually bought out by EA. So I guess this game comes back from when EA made good games, or at least published them, or at least would buy the company that had published a good game. I don't know. So the goal of Marble Drop, which might not have any audio in, depending on how this stream works, because I had to do some funky stuff. You take the marbles from the left side, put them in the funnels, and they'll go whirling down the different devices. And you have to do it right so that the marbles go in the right colors of bins. Now, level 1 is extremely easy, and I've already memorized how to do it. Just do it like this, and then you do it like this, and then, hang on, what do you do now? Okay, so that was almost how you do it, but next you gotta put a yellow one in here, and you gotta put a yellow one in here, and you gotta put a red one in here, and you gotta put a blue one in here, and then that same loud ass truck drives by your window again, and then put a red one in here, you gotta put a blue one in here. I'm curious if you can hear the little game sound effects, but I mean, if you can't, it's probably not the end of the world. In OBS, it looks like it's getting captured, so I don't know. I had to do a window capture, not a game capture. So, I don't know. Anyway, here we've got all the high scores. It looks like today I didn't do so good. Yeah, I know it's up in one corner, because can I even full screen this? No. It's already in the maximum resolution, you see. Back in the 1990s, monitors were not bigger than this. I got it to work. My ye of little faith. You missed all my best jokes that I wasted at the start of the stream before anyone showed up. So you'll have to review the VOD. That's the bait. That's how you get people rewatching the streams. Hey. Alright, let me select a puzzle that's not level 2. I'm thinking about a level 6. There are 50 levels, including bonus levels. Alright, here's a classic. That's why I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna do level 7. Alright, this one is a good level. That's probably why I'm gonna mess it up. Okay, so then the new contraptions. Actually, before we get into the contraptions, let's get into the lore of the land here. See, Marble Drop probably has a better campaign than any of the Call of Duty games. You play as Leonardo da Vinci, who makes these fascinating marble machines for highly esteemed clients, and he's got a little apprentice called Gino, who's kind of a dull-witted kid who sniffs and eats glue. And Leonardo's notes are all over the puzzle, and they tell you how the contraptions work in little lore bits. And of course, we have to do them all in an Italian accent, right? But yeah, it's telling you how it works. Like, the blocker isn't an abstraction which raises and lowers with each pulse from a trigger. And after completing my first puzzle, Medici is anxious for more challenges. Right, so how it works here is the bumpers block the marbles, and the triggers change the status of the bumpers, but the gates will bypass the right track. So at the end of the day, I want to use all 8 marbles, but I don't want to use more than 8 marbles. Otherwise, I'll lower my score. And I don't want to have marbles stuck on the track by the time the game is ended either, because that wastes points. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put one on the right track and then put one on the left track. I'm gonna put orange here. Thinking. Alright, blocker lowered, and this one is still up. So I have to trigger this one. So I'm gonna put a blue one on the left. And I could speed the game up a bit if it's getting slow, but they made it through. Right, now all the upper 2 blockers are raised, but the lower 2 on the brown track is, sorry, the brown track is raised and the others are lowered. So here we have an interesting opportunity where we could use these gates to like bypass the upper half of the level. And unfortunately, my mind is far more set on commentating and not sounding stupid than it is on actually solving the puzzle. So I think I'm gonna just try to like brute strength it, but actually no, I have an idea. So I'm gonna put purple here, and then now that purple is here, if I go left, I'm going to raise this blocker, and then I could not send another track down silver without lowering it again. So I'm just going to send yellow down silver, and that should be good. Silver, it'll get through just in time. Now if we go right, or left now, well, okay. Here's what I'm thinking. If I put 2 more down the left, and then all I would need to do is lower this blocker. If I put 2 in the right funnel, it'll activate states and then it'll deactivate states, and it should reset to this position that it's already at. And then to finish it off, I would need to put a marble down the brown track, which releases this blocker that the purple one is stuck on. And then, so if I can line it up so that purple, green, and orange are all stuck here, then the orange one that comes in would lower it and all 3 of them would go in. So I'm going to try using the right funnel as much as I can until I can, and hopefully trigger this last. So I'm going to put green in here, but actually first I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put green in here. And then I'm going to put blue in there. And now this one's lowered again. Now if I put red in here, we might have messed ourselves up, but maybe not. Okay, let's just take a look here. Oh yeah, we did it right. Okay, so now if we put orange in the left funnel, it'll go through and it'll lower this, and we win. We did it with the maximum efficiency possible by using gates to divert the. Yeah. Hey, I'm good under pressure. You saw it here. Board beats the puzzle first try on stream. Look at this. We get the efficiency bonus of 5,000, which is the maximum possible bonus for using the fewest marbles. And we got a high score. We got the top score. Let's see what level 8 is. I like bouncing around levels and then just, yeah. When one looks too hard, we pick a different one. Okay, this one. So this one's interesting. This one has pendulums. The pendulums will take a marble that comes in and swing it over to the other track. And likewise, it'll come in this way and it'll swing it over. But if I send a marble down from the other side where the pendulum is not, it will fall to the track beneath. And in both cases, these beneath tracks just get wasted. So I need to hook the pendulum and go for a ride, otherwise it gets stuck. So I think, I mean, you just do that. It seems pretty linear so far. Put red there, put green there, blue there. Let me see. And if the puzzle has reset itself, if all the blockers are down, it looks like we can repeat this indefinitely. Because I noticed there are a couple triggers on the paths that are wasted, and I'm hoping I don't need to consume many marbles to just trigger them again. But I think it works. It just works. If I go this way, because I got 3 of them in, and the puzzle reset itself. Okay, but see here, the middle blocker is raised, which used to not be the case. And the left blocker is also raised. So if I put a red one down here first, it'll raise the upper blocker here too, which is okay, because I don't need to send anything down there. I need to lower the middle blocker, which can be done by completing the right path, which I can do after I put the red one in. And I need to lower the left blocker, which can be done once I send in the green one. So I think if I just send them as normal, I'll be fine. Yeah. Alright. The jumble of music. But that's success. If you run out of a color, you can buy them. If you have no idea what the heck you're doing and you just show me the next puzzle, please. You purchase black marbles. And they are, okay, looks like I always did that solution. You purchase black marbles if you don't know what you're doing. And they're expensive, but if they hit an exit bin, they will change into the correct color. And you can purchase steel marbles, which don't count as any color. My headset popped. It wasn't plugged in very well. I'm sorry. Um, okay. Yeah, so steel balls are like just a test or as a decoy. This guy has bumpers, and if you bump the bumpers, then it gets bumped like this. It's bumping. I'm not sure why I don't have my own audio now. That's a bit odd. What's going on here? What is going on? Through that game. Alright, so now these bumpers are raised. But once I go through the bumper, it'll reset it. And so it'll work. Where's my game audio? How did I stumble across this game? I was a little baby kid who was too young to go shopping, and my parents bought it for me, and I loved it. I think. I think so. I know all my memories of playing this game were actually at my aunt and uncle's house. So it makes me wonder whether I just brought it with me there all the time, which is very plausible because sometimes I had to like stay there after school because I don't know, my parents wanted to give me a ride back like an hour later or something. That could be a reason why I played it there all the time. Or they owned it because maybe one of their kids had it or something, and then eventually they just gave it to me. Those are one of the two theories, but that's just a theory. A game theory. Looks pretty easy, like the pattern just repeats itself. You just have to spend some extra time. And I can speed it up. Is the game actually making audio? Because I don't think it is. I don't, were there ever sound effects for you guys? And had they disappeared just recently? Okay, that's very interesting. Yeah, yeah, my fan is whirring at an even higher pitch. That's odd. I unplugged my headset and plugged it back in, and then the game stopped producing sound. Get a, hang on. We can go full screen. I'm afraid that's a pretty poor aspect ratio. I hope F4 was the full screen key. It's not. Uh-oh. Well, I wonder what the I wonder what the did anyone read the shortcut for full screen so I can fix this? Am I taking donations for a new PC capable of handling Marble Drop? Um, See, normally, I mean, I guess I would if you were just handing them out. But the thing is, Marble Drop is just such an absolute beast of a game that I could not extort you people for that kind of cash, right? That would It's just not worth it to anyone here. I would be completely fine continuing to stream it, not Alt Enter, Alt F4. I would be completely fine continuing this stream using the ultra low graphics settings. Um, but unfortunately, I cannot go to the up to the 4K resolution that it best shines. I had to turn ray tracing off. Shadows I turned off. Um, by itself, these 3D pre-rendered graphics are still gorgeous, but it's gonna have to stay that way. Unless you have like $100,000 that you just don't need to buy me like a supercomputer, I'm afraid I just can't take your money. How this game consumed a third of my childhood. I don't know if it was a third. Maybe I said that. I remember playing it a lot, and I just loved solving the puzzles and watching the marbles go. I would take paper towel rolls and stuff out of the garbage and cut them in half to make like a half pipe shape. And then I would go to the farmhouse upstairs where there was a huge swath of wall because the upstairs flight of stairs was pretty long, and I would tape them to the wall, and I would make the tracks, and I would make all sorts of stuff. You could have like narrow tracks if there was a narrow pipe for some reason. You have enclosed tracks. I tried to go 3D mode by having like S pipes extend out of the wall, and I would suspend them to the wall with like these weird pieces of tape that I just made into rope. And I'm pretty sure my parents hated it because climbing upstairs was suddenly a hazard. I've been talking a long time. I haven't been playing Marble Drop. What am I doing? Okay, if I put it in the right funnel, it goes left. It puts the bumper down, and then it goes right, and it puts the bumper back up. So I'm thinking that's a dead end. I want to go. I wanna play a different puzzle. I'm gonna relaunch the game and fix this stupid aspect ratio. Be right back. Then we'll pick a different puzzle. Welcome to the fourth viewer, by the way. It's not often that I get graced around here by the number 4, so I'm relaunching Marble Drop as soon as I can. Yeah, it looks like it's recording the. I think we're good. I think we're good. Yep. Don't you love how like it starts off as that weird black screen and all the moving parts render it? Okay, let's pick a hard puzzle. Let's pick something past the halfway point. Let's go to like 35, and we'll see if that just intimidates me too hard to play it, or if I can do it. Okay, this looks okay. I think I've done this one before. There are a lot of blockers, and there are teleporters, and there are diverters that change their direction once a marble passes through them. And it's built like a tree. So yeah, so the teleporter, if it touches the white platform, it just gets sent up to the yellow one. There are only two teleporters, so that's the path it always takes. It looks like we just need to go down the blockers, and looking at it, there's only one switch that is currently accessible. So I need to go. Okay, so what? Yeah. I need to put in 3 marbles. It probably unlocks all the bumpers, and I need to figure out which order they go in through the trunk so that the diverters change direction and funnel the marbles into the correct spots. And then every second time, the marble that goes through the right is actually going to get sent back up into the teleporter. Okay, but that's manageable. So we hit the first trigger, which triggers this trigger, which triggers this trigger, which triggers this trigger, which triggers this trigger. Okay, so the middle marble goes first, and then the left marble goes second, and then the right marble goes third. So it's center, left, right. So right now it's going to green, so I'll put green in the center, and then center, left, right on the funnels. And then this splits, this diverts, and then we're gonna need a red one next. So red goes in the left, and then this is gonna go back to right, and then it's gonna go into the teleporter. The teleporter probably hits the switch, which resets all the blockers, and then we're gonna go in the middle one. So we need blue in the right side, and let's see if we got that right. And if we did get it right, then we can repeat this pattern, as long as we remember. El Cheese Boy, I am so happy to have you here. Welcome aboard this doomed ship. I'm actually curious whether this is the actual Marble Drop game that they're talking about, because I'm pretty sure I saw open world in one of the tags originally, and this game definitely predates open world. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so I forget. I think it was left. No, it was center, left, right. So we need blue in the center, and then we need purple in the left, and then we need red in the right. Maybe we messed that up. Let's see. No, we're good. We don't mess anything up around here. I'm a perfect being. Alright, picture this, right? It's Saturday morning. You just eaten breakfast. You know, you're still eating your cereal at your computer desk. And you go online and you see in your news headlines, Marble Drop MMO finally released, and you just drop your spoon, you you sign up, and it's giving you the character creation screen, right? And you can have any marble that you've probably seen somewhere in real life before. Like it can have the little cat's eye thing in it, it can have sparkles, it can be any size. Describe to me your marble avatar. Thinking for me, actually I don't have a big favorite. I have a big least favorite. I don't like the marbles that have like the little sparkle sprinkles baked into them because then they roll funny. Eh. Probably get like one of those really fancy cat eye marbles as my marble drop player avatar. Happy we got the sound effects back. The game isn't quite the same without them. Alright, we did it. This puzzle was somewhat familiar. Looks like I had beaten it at some point. Let's pick another puzzle. Oh, it was too easy. Pick level 30, 39. 39. What is this? Okay, it's this one. This is the color maker and color changer one, and it's on a timer. Good thing I knew about that cheat. So there's a black marble which rotates through this cycle, and it looks like it spawns marbles in the order of, oh god. The green diverters get changed by switches, not by instances of marbles going through them, right? Um, so it goes down, it goes through like the center path, and then it changes top diverter in this case. So it spawns a yellow marble, and then it spawns blue, and then it spawns red. And I need to first make a red marble using the combinationer, which is the center thing, that three-way thing. Oh, no, it makes itself. Okay, watch this. I just need to intercept at the right moment. So it's going to make an orange marble because it put in yellow, and then it's going to put in red. And I got to put in red very fast, so I get red in time. And now it's going to make green. And we got in green. And now I'm going to cheat by pausing the game. Now I need blue. So I'm going to put in blue. And it's going to make orange this time. Yeah, because it's going to do yellow next. So I need to set it up so that it gets us an orange one. So we get blue. That wasn't blue. Okay. I messed that one up. Forgot about the painters or something. So it made orange. Now we need blue. And I better give it blue because it's only going to make tertiary or secondary colors. Now it needs yellow. And now it needs red. And since I messed it up, it might burn one. Hang on, I gotta go in real fast. There we go. Yeah. Apparently, I am the only marble drop streamer on Twitch. My goodness. You know what that means? That means I have a monopoly on all marble drop content on Twitch. This is Yeah, we might actually get the donations we need to make a marble drop PC. Actually, if I made a PC for marble drop, I would save money by having the world's worst components in it that can still run marble drop, of course. But I would get a bunch of little, um, I don't know, like servos or whatever, and I would build an actual marble drop contraption inside it. There'd be like a little lift and maybe a few tracks, and it would have an acrylic little case, and you could watch the marble drop going on while the PC runs marble drop. That's a pretty good idea. Yeah, you have to. Okay, that's a good idea. There are funnels in the top, and there are a couple marbles on the side too. And you put the marble in the funnel that corresponds to the function. And you can use the same sort of like little switch detectors that vending machines use, like a little plastic tab that flips out, and then when something rolls through it, it flips in, and then that triggers a little button. Okay, so what do we got here? If you hadn't noticed from the previous level, the crossbows just shoot the marble in a straight line into these upper funnels. So if I go right, he goes up, and then left, and then, oh god, and then, I might have messed that up already, because the red diverters change every time. Let's go left. We go left, we go in, and then we go left again. And then we go out, and then we go down, and then we go right, and then we go down. And then we start losing hope, and then we go right, and we go left, and at some point, I think we go red. So let's see if it's red. We're gonna have this like orange marble generator that okay, we just kicked my marble into this. Very fun. Now we just have orange marbles everywhere. And it's still making orange marbles. I better just snipe. Okay, we're gonna throw yellow in there. No! We were too slow. Okay, here's blue, and one was in the wrong place, but here's yellow. No, not quite. Okay, here's yellow, and okay, we get it. Here's yellow. That was pretty easy. I'm not certain how we're gonna fill up the other two, but I'm just gonna do this. And that was too late. I didn't see him. Alright, just throw that in there. And just throw that in there. Yep. What's kind of cool is the marbles actually, like, sort of kind of have physics. Like, it is possible to really mess around and accidentally collide two marbles on the same track. And, you know, they conserve their momentum and stuff, and they'll kick each other in the proper directions. And just for like a 3D rendered track and stuff, I think that's pretty good considering the tech at the time. Okay, um, but the next one that goes this way is gonna be blue, and that might be what we have to resort to in terms of we're done solving puzzles. We just need to throw blue in the right spot. All right, anytime. There it is. All right, next one's gonna be red. So we just throw it in the crazy machine. And, okay, did that. Let's just throw red in there again. Okay, it should have been green, so just put some green in there. This was reminding me of me struggling to paint. Okay, let's just put some green and red in each one. Heard a lot of buzzsaws. This is not a great sign. The red ones, now they're lining up to get sawed. Time to start buying some black marbles. I'll just put one in each. Now watch as the power of my massive brain solves the puzzle. Which marble is my favorite? I'm thinking the green one. There's nothing wrong with a classic. Okay, see, there's that one. Nothing wrong with a classic green marble. Alright, actually we only need yellow from now on. So let's just put yellow marbles in. Watch it go. We did it! Behold the power of my massive brain as I use deductive reasoning and logic to solve puzzles. Thank you, thank you. I didn't even earn a score. Uh, this one though, this one's gonna be different. And the first thing I'm looking at is this side profile of a guy leaning on a marble, but it actually looks like he just has a massive ass. And I kind of wonder if that was planned, or if meme culture just was not developed back in the 90s, and it was an accident. Now that I've burned that image into your mind, let's talk about the three-way diverter. There are lights on the top, right? Orange lights, and it tells you which of the three ways it's going to go, and it's going to alternate every time. Now we have a new teleporter, and the teleporter sender is the same. All the marbles will go to this white pad. And the receiver switches between 1 and 2. The active receiver is lit up in yellow. So, let's just follow the path right now. So if we go here, right, we go to receiver 1. It lifts the bumper up, and then I go back here to receiver 2, which is blue. So I could give it a blue one, Or I could not lift the bumper and go bump, 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 and go into green. Um, it looks like no matter what you do, the marble is gonna go into one of the bins. So I'm trying to think to myself here, right? Is one of the bins harder to access? Because if it is harder to access, we should pick the one that is harder to access right now. And I'm thinking what that might be is the right side bin, because to get into the right side bin, you have to come at it from this track, Diverter 3, which is only active 1/3 of the time. And this needs to be lifted at the same time, or they both need to be lowered. And all these three need to be lowered if you go from the right side. Otherwise, it'll go through, and it could go to receiver 2. Or, yeah, I guess that's all that'll happen to it. Or it'll get bumped back. I'm thinking about it. Let's just send it. It's getting too complicated. We'll just send it. All right. Now if I do this, if I go here, right, it'll go into receiver 1, but then this bumper will be lowered. The other bumper will be raised, and it'll go across and back into the yellow bin. And we'll just do that because just in time. Now receiver 2 is active, which is blue, and it looks like no matter which way we go, it's going to be blue. Now I'm thinking, do I want to save the leftmost funnel to just send me like the final red one, for instance? What happens if I keep using funnel 2? It'll go in and it'll just go blue. And then if I go again, it'll go up here and then it'll go red. I'm thinking it's more important to keep the bins balanced because there's so many different conditions that can be active or inactive that it probably just makes more sense to strike a balance. Okay, yeah, I'll just go in there. I can't think this far ahead. Left funnel is easy, just goes into here. Right funnel is gonna go into the left side, so I'm gonna put a red one in there. Yeah. Now I'll throw the green one in. Oh, now it changed. Okay. This one's blue. And the right side is also blue. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I want to go blue here, and then I want to go green here. Now we want red next, and then we want yellow. And I think if we go left twice, that'll be what we get. The first time, we just go down the bridge, the diverter. That looks like a bridge. And the next time, we just go across. Alright, easy. Level 41. More like level 4.1. No reaction to my comment about the massive ass on this guy. Man. I thought that was a good one. Maybe it was too obvious. Next puzzle. This one looks tough. It is a... Okay. This level has a sort of timer. As you can see, the steel marble is spinning. Cancer butt. This is a marble drop stream. My Christian marble drop stream. Alright, so there's a loop. A loopy loop. The upper diverter changes every 5 counts, every 5 loops, and the lower one does every 2 counts. This thing paints the marble yellow, and I am not in need of that many yellow marbles. So, this one also paints as blue. Okay, so at the very moment it's the steel or oh no, I missed that. Okay. Okay, it goes down and then it goes all the way back up. And I'm not fast enough for this, but I think what I'm gonna try is just putting in the yellow, cause yeah. And then it goes back up to the top. Now we need it to go through the silver track again, and it looks like I did not time that properly. I'm gonna switch to a puzzle that's not dependent on pure timing. Let's go to 44. This looks fun. There are a couple variations of this one. This is probably the harder one. We have three separate apparatus. Plural of apparatus is apparatus. Learned that from a few docked marks on my lab reports. Um, so all these three devices are linked up by teleporters. Read the hints. Oh yeah. One marble from the holding tube will reach the exit. This one says a marble is already in the tube. And this one says that the teleporters are connected to three separate systems. Hope that was good. Alright, so just like Leonardo da Vinci said, what's that? Is that two moons? Two butt cheeks? Alright, so this tube, it holds two marbles, and then it releases them at the same time. And one of them will go the one way, and then the next one will go the other way. So I'm thinking, what am I thinking? This one already has one, which, and it looks like if I, okay, I'm starting to get what this puzzle is getting at. I think I need to use this steel as a sort of placeholder in every tube. So it goes from 1 to 2 to 3 to 1 to 2 to 3. And it looks like the steel marble, if I fill this tube, it's going to go to 3, and then it's going to go in here. Then the steel marble is going to go out. So I'm wondering if there's a way to have the steel marble be the first or second marble in every tube and just continuously get transferred from 1 to 2 to 3 to 1 to 2 to 3. I want the steel to always be the one that gets transferred rather than the one that gets dumped in the bin, because then I can just put in one marble in a bin at a time and that'd be pretty easy. Looking at it here, if I just put green in this funnel, then green will be the first one in the tube, which will go into the bin. Of course, you can kind of brute force it if you buy like 100 steel marbles and just get both diverters going to the left. But for every marble you get in that way, you have to burn 3 more. So that's not how you get a good efficiency score. And we are all about perfection on this channel. So with that in mind, let's blindly put the green one in there and see what we can do next. Now, if I put a marble in the left funnel, it goes through the teleporter, which again goes through the teleporter, and then goes into the tube. I think that's good, because then it'll be the first one out, and it'll go into the red bin. So let's do that. It's in the red bin. Royally botching. What do you mean? Yeah, well, those puzzles weren't perfect, so I didn't put any effort into them. If I go left, I can get an easy green one in. If I go right, I go into the first one, and then back into the second one, and then the tube gets triggered, and then the marble gets teleported, goes into the third one, and I've lost track. But at that point, I believe it would trigger the first one. Uh-oh. We can't put a green one in the first one because already have a green one lined up. And what was I thinking? Not sure what I was thinking. I think if we put a blue one in the second one, that's our way to go. But we'll see. Yeah, I like this idea. Alright, yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yep. 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 You see that, guys? That's what I want. That was the whole plan. I mean, it was kind of the plan. I knew that once the blue went into the funnel, it would trigger the funnel, and I wanted the blue one to go in there. And I was hoping the rest would take care of itself, and it looks like it has. We have a free pass on the left funnel and on the middle funnel. And we go on the right funnel twice, we'll have a free pass there. So I'm wondering if I should do that so that all three of them have a free pass and it is then therefore balanced. Um, the center device is set up properly and that the steel ball will continue. And we want to fill the left tube and the right tube first so that the colored ball goes into the bin. So if I put a marble, I'll just buy one. If I put a marble, steel one, in the center, it goes into the teleporter and then it goes into the teleporter. No, it goes into the teleporter and then it goes into this teleporter and it goes into this tube. So if I put one in there, it should be yellow. Now if I do that again, oh no, sorry, we have to put 3 marbles in the rightmost to get a free pass. So if I do it again, it goes into the teleporter, and then it goes into the teleporter, and then it goes into the teleporter and into the tube on the right. So I should put a purple one in there. Okay, now all 3 tubes are locked and loaded. I'm thinking what I should do is put the next color, which should go into the yellow, the gold in the middle, and set me up for another, like a wave 3 of this. Here it comes, the chain reaction. Yeah! Alright, I think we've got this down. We just need to do it again. Alright, and yeah, it seems to have reset the right side of the contraption. So that I need to fill the left and right one, and then I need to drop it in the middle one to set it off. And fortunately, our efforts have given us this free pass. Watch as I like put the wrong color in and just mess it up. Right, so we got that. So now we just need to figure out which funnels to put it in. And it probably doesn't matter since most of the results are going to be brought in by the teleporters. As long as I don't like accidentally send one down the side into the bin, it's probably fine. So I'll just do one in each. First it should be yellow, and then it should be orange. I'm just gonna watch to make sure, but then it should be not orange. Whoops, purple. See, that's why I do that. Then it should be orange. And now we just sit back, and it does it all itself. Yeah! That's what I like to see. 6 viewers now. Unbelievable. Everyone wants to see Marble Drop. As I said, this is the most requested game on my channel. With a total of 1 requests for this and 0 requests for everything else. Alright, it's one of these again. It is a spin-off of the earlier one. Unfortunately, this one's harder. Maybe. Maybe it's easier. It's still on a timer. But the ball will give me... Where is it going? It's going to give me red, yellow, yellow, red, yellow, yellow. And I can only send in red and blue marbles because the painter will paint them. I combine them in that combination thing. Welcome, new viewers. Great to have you here. Whether I fail spectacularly or succeed and cheer, I'm glad you're here for it. So first I'm thinking it's gonna give me red, right? So I put in blue and I get purple. Oh no. This is, it's a make colors with colors. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Now we need to make... How does this even work? So next it's going to put in 2 yellows, and it's going to make a yellow. And I can drop something in the bottom, either red or blue. I forget how color combining with secondary colors works in this game, so I'm just going to toss one in and see. Will it still be purple? It's red. Great, and it's given it a yellow ball, which is useless to me. I'm not sure what to do here. Alright, well, yellow and red makes orange. It's given us a yellow, and this is gonna be red. So now, 2 reds. Not sure why I thought we needed orange. That's okay. Next we need purple. And what the heck? Ah, this one's hard. My color wheel. How can I learn my color wheel when there are 6 different ones? That's too many. Welcome aboard, by the way. Nice to have you. I forget what color's in this thing. How about we reset? Clear the kitty hair off my screen. Okay, let's do some big boy planning now. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so it's gonna give us red and then yellow and then yellow. I need to make sure that it gives me either, yeah, okay. I need to give me red. Then I can throw in blue, because red and blue make purple. Okay, now do I need any fast boy timing? I'm not certain. Next we need red. And after red, it's gonna throw the next thing it makes into the merger. Right, but I think I need to put in red myself by being fast and throwing in 2 colors. So after red, it needs green, and it's gonna throw in yellow. So I think I give it blue, and then I give it red to fill red. That was not red. I'm stupid. I messed it up. Time to restart and maybe buy some more. I actually care about my score this time, so what I'm gonna do is select a different puzzle and then go back just to reset the... Because I think resetting the puzzle does not reset the score, and I was gonna walk out there with a minus 1,000. I'm committed. I am committed. First, what were we doing? We were giving it red. And then I give myself blue to make purple. Same scumming marble drop. Yeah, I read it in one of the Steam guides. Sue me. Okay, now we're getting green, or sorry, now we're getting yellow, and then yellow. So I need to make green. So I give it blue, and then I give it red. Now I have green. Now I need to get another green, and it's gonna give me yellow. Right, just making sure. Following the, yeah, okay, so I get the second yellow, and I need to give it another blue one. Yeah, of course. Then I'll have the chance to give it something. Who can figure this out that fast? We're going at speed 1, and probably gonna pause it anyway. Okay, so next we need to make orange. It's gonna give me red, and it's gonna give me yellow. I think I just wait. Yeah, that's how you make orange. Because I can't give it yellow myself. So it puts an orange one in there, and then it's gonna make, it should make 2 orange ones in a row. Right, because it's gonna make the other yellow, and then it's gonna make red, which is orange. Then I'm gonna want to give it something to make green. And it's gonna make yellow, so I need to give it blue next. Alright, now it's green time. Time for green. One more yellow. Then it's gonna be back to red. And I need to hurry because I need to give it blue. And then after blue, it's gonna need purple. And I'm gonna have to give it a red one next so that I can give it a blue one, right? Time to pause. Yeah, it's gonna give itself a red one, and I need red. So I do this, and then I get blue, and then the blue one goes in there. It put in red, and now it needs purple. I might have messed up. Let me collect my thoughts here. What's in there? Purple's in there. Did I mess that up? I didn't see the marble go in there, but if I made purple, I messed up. I fell for the same thing I did before. We'll see what color it gives, and then I'll make purple with it, and then maybe I'll be okay. But I think it's gonna make yellow, and there's no yellow in purple. High intensity stream, but it's about to fail. I was thinking the only way I could fix it was throw a bunch in there really fast. Alright, are you ready for some purple? Here comes there it is, that's purple. We did it, you guys. Okay, next we're gonna get red, which is part of orange. I think we just let it make orange next, and then we get to try again at purple. Not gonna get the highest efficiency bonus, but I might be able to salvage it. Okay, it's gonna make orange. Then it gives me it's gonna make red. Then it's gonna give me 2 yellows, and I don't want that. So I think I do. I burn a steel in the first combiner, then I send in a red, and then I burn another steel, and then I send in. Oh crap! No, it's not of that. It's countered me. I wanted to throw in two marbles in a row into the second combiner, and just brute force a purple. Um, I have to burn more than that because the first one is gonna go through here and go in, but then the second one's gonna go through and it's gonna break the gate so that even when I do make it properly, it's gonna get destroyed. Okay, I think this threw a bit better this time. We get yellow, which is not purple. Um, what we need it to do is throw in red, and then I throw in red, and then I throw in blue. So I think I need to wait 4 cycles for it to lower the gate, destroy something, and raise the gate. So I'm going to switch it to speed 10 and just wait it out. I think that's the only way I can do it without just befuddling myself. In the meantime, you can watch. It's not going to give me a red next time either. It's going to give me a yellow because it's going through that orange-purple cycle that I missed. Well, we'll see. Hang on. So it does the right one and then the left one. Oh no, I think it's good. I think it's good. Get ready with the red one. Soon as it sends in the third one, I should be good to drop this. Drop the marble, as it were. Hey, that's why they call it marble drop. Okay, it's ready. We throw in red, it gives me red. We throw in blue, and we win. We did it. We won with only one mistake. 10,000 efficiency bonus. But that's okay. Next puzzle, level 46. How y'all doing? I don't know. I could still do a run through of the Inscryption if we want. The card game. Or I could do a few more puzzles. Let's see what the chat thinks. Mod wants frog. Tara doesn't care. Hey, what else? What a way in. Inscryption, spooky card game. Marble drop. Marble physics puzzle game. I'm looking at this one and I'm seeing 2 pipes that cross over each other, and I realize that I'm kind of burning my brain out and that I want to play Inscryption. So I think I'm gonna switch the game to Inscryption. I unlocked some new starter decks. I unlocked some new challenges. Should be pretty good. All right, thanks for watching the Marble Drop stream. Unprecedented success. Maybe I'll do it again next time. And I'll be back in like 1 minute.